Hello Techies, this is Muthu. Welcome back to my channel. I believe everyone will be fine. Today's topic we will discuss about what is Power Automate desktops and cloud. Power Automate desktop is Windows-based desktop applications that helps to build automate the task on your local machines on remote machines. Typically, it has impact with browser-based web applications and Windows-based applications. If your business have to do data posting or getting into the interface, then the Power Automate desktop is the way to interact the destination systems. Next one is Power Automate Cloud. It has completely cloud-based service provider. Here we can manage workflow recurrence and trigger the actions. And the most important things to do, we can interact with the various cloud-based services like Microsoft Office 365, Dynamics, and SharePoint, and OneDrive as well. Ultimately, the choice between Power Automate desktops and Power Automate Cloud will depend on your specific needs. Let's go with screen actions now. Click the Windows, search with Power Automate. This is a landing page. I'm going to create a new use case. So I'm going to click the new flows. I'm going to name it as automate. Once it's created, it is switching to the working space. Here, we want to understand and talk about three important things. The first one is actions, and second one is variables, and third one is add view elements. You can see the left side, we have it action sections. Over here, we have a plenty of actions. This is important to understand what is the usage of it. This is going to interact with browser actions and Windows actions. You can see the right side in top, the variable sections. Here we have two types. Number one is input and output variables, and second one is flow variables. Input and output variables, this is going to be interact with cloud flows, and the flow variables, this is typically for the local variables. It would be interacting with the main flows and subflows. Next one is I'm going to talking about UI elements. This is going to build the channelized with browser and main flows. Here we have options to spike the elements and transmit the data into the user actions to the browser. Now I'm going to build small steps browser launching. You can see the left side. I'm going to search with launch. Here I'm going to choose new Chrome and drag and drop it here. So here I'm going to engage with Google. So I'm going to save it once. So run it once. The browser was launched. So now I'm going to pause RPA input from here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click add GUI elements. So I'm going to spy these elements. Done it. So I can go and give it appropriate name. Go inside. So here you can see the list of elements. So default it would be saved as search. So in right hand side you can see the attributes levels, right? Here you can see its default is checked with IDs. I'm going to uncheck the IDs. I'm going to check with title because this is for we can go with appropriate and unique values. So now I'm going to test it once. It is highlighted red mark. So it is working fine. I'm going to save it once. So I'm going to create one variable. I'm going to change this name as inputs. The value should be on RPA. So I'm going to move it on top and to choose browser automation. and go to the form filling and choose populate text field. Here I'm going to choose for search the UA elements and pass it input variable here. That's it guys, I'm going to run it once. The values has been passed here. I'm going to close this browser. This is for a small example I given. Left side you can see there are plenty of actions built up by Microsoft. You can try with multiple actions with practice it own. I'm going to save this program. I'm going to switch with CloudFlows now. This is the landing of Cloud. So left hand side you can see the list of menus. Right now I'm going to switch for My Flows. Click the My Flows. This is the most important concept. Here you can see three different flows. Number one is cloud flows. This is using to create recurrence, schedule the automated task, and trigger the connection options. The next one is desktop flows. These sections has been interlinked from Power Automate desktops. Whatever created the process, which would be reflected here. Just now we created an automation use case from the desktop flows. The same flows once is saved would be reflected here. The next one is shared with me. This section has been interlinked with developer's ID. You can share it across all of them based on your need basis. That's it guys. We'll discuss about each menu in upcoming session.